Oh, landmines and jellyfish, welcome back to Knives, I guess, and your socks taste terrible. That joke was brought to you by Quentin Tarantino. So, I had mentioned it earlier, but Monikala sent me a $15 Amazon gift card for a review. And normally I wouldn't really play with something like that. However, that knife already had 5 stars from me personally on this channel. It was really, really good, and I wasn't going to turn down free 15 bucks. And that's also a bit of a transparency, letting you know what happened there. But while we're going through all that, and I posted the exact review I would have posted even without it. I just forgot to do it. Um, Through those email exchanges, when they sent the card, they also said, "Hey, we've got a new knife. Feel free to check it out." So I did. And what we have here is the Monikala Grenade. And I did pay for this out of pocket. Don't get it twisted. But I had been looking for something off and on with a frag pattern on the scales for a while, and everything that I saw was like 100 bucks plus, and nothing really popped up for me on that. So when they released this, I'm like, why do you keep giving me exactly what I want? Because the last one was titanium, and I'd been looking for a titanium knife that I could afford that wasn't, 100 bucks plus. So they've done it again with that, and I like what I'm looking at so far. So you've got G10 frag pattern scales. Let's flick the bean. And you got about 4 inches of blade right here, and it's D2. And the action on it, it's a liner lock. The action on it's nice and smooth. The pocket clip is tip up, which is a Lord's carry. And my first impression is this is kind of exactly what I wanted out of something like this. I think it was 26 bucks, something like that. I have figured out what I was doing wrong with the Amazon links, so I will post a link to this thing in the description. Not an affiliate link. I ain't going to make a thing if you buy it, but I keep getting asked why I'm not doing that. And just new phone was giving me headaches trying to figure out how to post an Amazon link or how to copy it from Amazon. And instead of just copy link, there's like 2 squares up in the corner that make no sense, and it took forever to find that. So that's what that is. I will post a link for this if you're interested, but, like I said, I don't make anything off it. I bought this thing out of pocket. I'd love for them to send me free stuff, but this channel ain't big enough for that BS. However, let's take my first cut with this thing. I haven't cut anything yet. I was saving it for this first look. Let's flick the bean. My God. That is very, very, very good. Let's do it again. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but whenever I get to that second cut, I guess the paper's just moving around too much and it just hangs up on that second cut every single time when I'm on camera. But that cut was fantastic. Let's flick the bean again. I do like the grind on this. It's a fairly high grind into a fairly small flat. You got this swedge right here, and it's set up for a good slicer. And like the 14C28N blade on the Assault Team 1, the geometry on it seems to be really, really good. It looks like it's going to be a hell of a slicer. And, I do love the fit and the finish on this. And, after carrying these Temu knives for so long, getting something like this where the fit, the finish, and everything else is good, it feels like I've been standing for a year and finally sat down. Again, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with the Temu knives and having fun carrying something I have no mechanical sympathy for. This thing got dropped and the tip bent to hell and back. I was like, whatever, I don't care. I just dragged it across a pallet really hard and straightened it back out as much as it was going to get straightened out. Don't care. That's fun. However, getting stuff like this in hand again feels really nice. And I mean, this is a nice long handle. My hands are extra large, and I still got stuff hanging off of either end. And the ergos, flick the bean. The ergos, they're pretty solid. I don't know whether or not the texture would present any rubbing issues or make it hard to get it in and out of the waistband with this clip. However, the tip of the clip is lifted up enough where it should guide itself in pretty nicely. It's a deep carry pocket clip, and I mentioned it, tip up, which is the Lord's carry. And the screws aren't 100% recessed, but they are sitting really low in there. So that shouldn't be an issue. This thing feels really, really, really good so far. My immediate impression of this is it is fantastic. It feels like it's every bit as good as the Assault Team 1, just different design, different blade material, all that. I just want to cut something again. Oh, yeah, that is nice. So this is the Monikala Grenade, and I'd love to get a partnership with them and have them send me free stuff to check out, but that ain't happening. But I really, really, really like what I'm seeing out for this out of the box. So I wanted to show it off, wanted to share with you what I got and what they directed me to take a look at, and I'm glad I did. And again, I've been looking for frag pattern for a while. And if you are also looking for something like frag pattern and it's not, you know, an expensive $100 plus knife, this is where you look for it. There's like olive drab. I had to get the olive drab because it is the the color of an old school grenade. You know, and I think there's black and there's another color I can't remember right now. But yeah, all that being said, excellent first impression. Thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, y'all keep showing up. I love it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Comments, I love some feedback. Let me have it. And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.